Hi friends, when I say that never blame anyone in life, if you are in the leadership, probably, this thing cannot be digested. But this Mahapatra is saying to us, is leadership is a blame game? Of course, it's a $1,000,000 question. Because today's deliberation is, something different. And I always say to the leaders to stop this blame game. Start work again. And always you will find that work works and never blame anyone in life. If you might have known this, it has been rightly said by the Zig Ziglar that never blame anyone in life, as the good people give you happiness, the bad people give you the experience, the worst people give you the lessons, and the best people give you memory. Right? This has been rightly told by the Gigi. So I always say one thing, never let the non-performance of your past and the non-preparation of your present ruins the self-respect of your present. My dear friends, I am Suresh Chandra Mahapatra, the founder of the TTM Academy and widely known as Talk to Mohapatra. Right? In addition to the founding member of TTM Academy, so I'm a business consultant, sales coach, motivational speaker, YouTuber, a life coach. So today we'll be talking on the subject, how can you stop this blame game and start your work game? You are no doubt a single individual. How can you conduct all the works? See, all the work should not converge at one point and you will deliver all the works. Is it possible? You'll agree to that this is not possible. Then when something is not possible in the part of you, for all the elements under the sun, if there is a remedy, if there is none, if there is one, try to find it. If there is none, never mind it. So what you need to get the work done? You are a popular leader. You are a top leader of the, maybe top 500 companies of the world, or 100 companies of India, or maybe the top 10 companies of your state. So as a leader, what you have to do? That's the $1,000,000 question, and some of you might have guessed that what I am going to tell you. Is not it? If your guess is right, then I am an executive, leader coach. I often see leaders struggle with, how to effectively delegate tasks and projects to their team in the way that empowers and motivates them. To get the work done, my dear friends, you need to delegate. The question is that, many leaders may not be like you, but those are in the field. They sometimes, fumble. They sometimes are the crossroad to take a decision, whom to delegate, when to delegate, where to delegate. Whether those people, whom if the leadership will be delegating, whether they will, deliver the job in time or not. That's the $1,000,000 question. So many leaders, worry that if they don't do a job themselves, so it should not be done right. But there are ways to ensure that tasks and projects are completed successfully, while also empowering and motivating your team. See, where I want to point out one thing, unless you delegate, the work to your team members, the team member cannot come up to your level or of your potential, of your, stature. And unless you create those materials, your organization cannot go up. And the true leadership is to create the leader like you or more than you. That is the true leadership. So the most effective, leaders, they follow these sort of things which I'll be discussing to you. Choose the right person. See, as you are in the leadership, you have to conduct so many works. So you have to, find out the talent to conduct different works done. Because the same, teammate may not fit to the all works you are choosing. So to choose the best persons for a task or a project, so consider your team member's skill, consider the team member's experience, and team member's interest, whether he is interested in the work you are going to delegate to him or not. So you can ensure the task or the project is completed well and the team member feels motivated since you asked him to delegate him to do that. Additionally, taking into account their availability is very, very crucial. Ultimately, choosing the right person can lead to better results and more engaged team members. Your team members will be more engaged. Hope I am rightly communicating with you. Well, then what next? Provide the necessary resources. When you are delegating, the work to your team members, to ensure success, provide team members with necessary resources for the work. You know that he is new to the job you have, allocated to him. So what, things he or she may necessitate to conduct the works that you have to extend the help. So this may include access to some equipment, your softwares, your previous thesis, your previous result of the same sort of work, or support from other team members who are having expertise in this particular work. By giving your team the resources they need, you empower them, to feel supported and equipped to complete their work effectively, which you have assigned to them. See, if you are not doing as a leader, please do that. Empower people to deliver more. And you are empowering a budding potential. If you are choosing a right candidate who is interested in this sort of project or work, definitely you are creating much better or as potent person as you. And when you will find one more of your right hand, you will deliver really more and better work to your corporate, and your job delivery will be much better. And what else? See, delegating, supporting is definitely needed. Giving the knowledge, giving the inputs, giving the accessibility to your software, to your previous records, to your thesis, accessing to the other team members of similar experience, that is there. But what else? Intermittent monitoring. When you delegate the thing to your new member, you know that he is new to the task. The biggest problem, what the people in the leadership who delegate they do, they assign the work and forget. My dear colleagues, it will not be done. Stay connected for better result. Effective delegation is a key aspect of the strong leadership. By the carefully choosing, the right person for a task or a project, clearly communicating the objectives and the desired result, providing the necessary resources, and maintaining regular contact, you can empower and motivate your team to achieve success. Stay connected. Intermittent monitoring or progress update must be monitored as you have delegated the task to your teammate. And what else, you can do? Stay connected with him. Then particularly be in touch with your team throughout the delegation process. This means providing the feedback, so answering questions, and offering guidance as needed from time to time by the people. And therefore, by staying connected with your team, you can help them stay on track. Additionally, you can ensure they have the support they need to succeed. And particularly, this is the leadership. And when you are leading by delegating the people, you must lead from your heart, from your mind, from your spirit. That means totally you need that this work must be delegated, must be conducted by someone. The most effective leaders are those, I repeat, the most effective leaders are those who have the wisdom to choose the right people for the right job and at the right time, and self-control to allow them to do it without any intervention or interference. Of course, they say, as a leader, you should have a great courage to do that. Because I have seen particularly many leaders, they don't like to delegate. And if you are delegating by supporting, by providing knowledge, by accessing the old record, by connecting with your teammate, by monitoring, intermittent monitoring, answering all the questions, definitely, your selection will not go wrong. But at the same time, Ajay, an effective leader, a leader who believing in the people, the teammates, and want to potentiate the work by delegating, must adhere to these 5 or 6 principles I discussed with you. Hope, my dear friends who are in the leadership, will be benefited by the leader. And if you like these points, will help you in delegating to your teammates, please like the video and forward it to the people of your stature so that they can strengthen their effective delegation and on the whole leadership. So before telling you bye-bye, I may request you to subscribe the channel and forward the video in other groups so that other people will be motivated, take advantage of this. So this is just a courtesy. Please extend your courtesy. Courtesy cuts nothing but counts a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.